What's up, guys? I'm back, and we're in the final month of baseball. We got the Athletics here, and then about 2 more weeks. We are sitting exactly at 500, which slightly, ever so slightly worries me. Got Nick Martinez starting today. Looking to avoid getting swept by the Athletics, of all people. So that's exciting, isn't it? Hopefully we can, you know, not get swept by a team that's not so great. This is our first time playing in Suter Park. So hopefully, just hopefully, things go well. Alright, we don't have... Right, he's a righty. In this situation, we're absolutely playing Lux. And Hind is going to bat last. Friedel goes up to where Fraley is. Steer goes down to where Fraley now is. I should have done this before I got to this menu. Fry is good in the 4. Candelario. They're both fairly even. Just other stats-wise don't really apply. We'll put Stevenson up and Candelario down. Spencer Steer 7. Lux will be 7 instead of Steer. Will Benson, right? We'll put him over Hind here. Just to get him going. Because he's not bad. At least I don't think he's bad. We're gonna sit Marte or Encarnacion Strand today. We have plenty of good bench bats though today, so we'll hopefully this works out for us as we look to the above.
And welcome into the ballpark.
Oh,
Happy
sounds
to have
so
you with
weird
us.
without the music.
Interleague baseball on MLB The Show.
Cousin who
It's the
played here
Cincinnati
before.
Reds going up against the Athletics.
Play ball.
All right,
We don't
we'll be
need to.
back to get this one.
Awesome.
Ready
Awesome,
to go
awesome,
and ready to
awesome.
hit
Oh
now for
boy, oh
Cincinnati.
boy.
TJ
Look
Friedel.
at this thing go. I need a new
Indeed.
controller so bad. It's
3-2.
inside, full count.
The Reds would
It's my birthday in a week. I'll ask for a controller for that.
With a win in this one.
Holy cow, it's terrible. But that is off his glove. Run it out, Friedel. That's unfortunate as literally the most at bat I've ever had.
A guy who's been huge for them over the last
That freaking sucks, huh?
David Fry.
This guy
Everyone on the bench is right-handed.
Over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because
Gotta
he's
go around
having
in a circle real quick, hopefully.
good
Oh, it didn't help. It did not help at all. That sweeping curve should have gone over the wall.
Base is empty.
So where are
In the air.
where's this? Where are the Athletics playing right now,
Very late in the
anyways?
season now, Boog, and every win or loss is magnified. Got to do your job on every play and make sure you don't cost the
Is
team
it
by losing.
Sacramento right now or what? All right, that was a pretty well placed fastball or sinker, I guess.
Nobody on.
Up high, full count.
He really committed to that fastball.
We
up
should
the
have
top
had
of
at
the
least
zone.
one
He
hit
knows
this
if he makes
inning,
a
but
mistake in
just
the
got
zone, he gets
robbed.
hit hard by a power guy
That
like
one
this.
will go
That's a
through.
nice
Ellie's
miss
on.
right there.
It's through for a hit.
He kinda
So
rolled
with
over
Ellie's,
on his pitch a little
yeah,
bit,
it wasn't
but
the
he got enough
best.
behind it to shoot it through for a knock.
We're gonna go. We're
You'll take
going
that
here.
anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ellie looking to steal.
Dang it!
So a foul ball makes it
Makes
1
it
and
1
2.
and 2. I'm gonna not take a step, but we are gonna go again. We steal a lot with Ellie.
Runner on the go again. Pitch is low.
Look at that. He almost got him.
Galen Cruz gets his
That was an
first steal of
insane
the
pop
game.
time. 32 stolen bases.
Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play.
I think if we had taken a step, that would have been no doubt regardless, but
Possible without that sprint speed.
I'm glad we did. I'm glad we were in there.
And a swing and a miss.
Fry strikes out though, so the stolen base doesn't matter. That's all right.
Ready to go
All right,
for the last
Nick
half of the inning.
Martinez.
Stepping in, Lawrence Butler.
We're gonna start him with a fastball
1-1
that
is fouled
got
off.
hit well. Have we played the Athletics yet?
He
Oh,
swings and it's a
Friedel with
fly
not
ball
the
center field.
quickest jump on that. That's gonna get down.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind him
All right,
now right there.
so-
Didn't give in. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the
Oh
other
my
way,
goodness,
but
here we
still
go.
missed.
I hate this.
This one's into the outfield.
I don't hate it.
Extra
It's
bases.
just unfortunate.
Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay
That's gonna be
throw.
1-0. That's not good.
Strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Got a
I mean,
fastball
we're
to
in
the
an
plate, jumped
okay
all over it.
spot right now, but
Smoked that ball.
And now Brent Rooker.
I mean, okay spot as in our standings aren't terrible. That might end up advancing the runner, so I'm gonna prepare a throw.
He's there. He's got it.
He is running.
Runners at second.
A great throw, not quite got him. That sucks.
And now a chance for
I'm not
Shea
gonna go ahead and
Langeliers.
say re-signs would have gotten him, but it would have been interesting to see. See, this is what I'm talking about. I didn't know where that putt ball was gonna actually end up because my left stick is just worn down. Got him.
Swinging. And about front for strike three.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much.
I hate
spin
how
on it, and you really
sometimes
have a lot of
we
time to sit
sim
back and
very
watch what
well,
it's gonna do.
and then other times we just lose every sim game, and it's ridiculous. There we go. Got out of the inning.
It's a strikeout.
One. That's something you're just gonna have to live with. And uh-oh. Okay, I was gonna say, don't give me that camera. That's
The
fouled
1-1 is
off.
fouled off.
Was an edge strike, so I was right to swing.
Good job
That
to
one,
fight that
I'm
off.
a little ahead, just a little bit. He goes from fastball to a sweeper. It's a little confusing.
In the air,
Fastball to
left
sweeper,
field.
and everything was on the corners, so we did fail to hit a fairly easy to hit fastball. That stinks. Alright, come on, Candy.
And a swing and a miss.
Late on the circle change. I was waiting on it and just waited too long. That's up high. 2-2.
Matthew Ross behind the plate.
Alright, let's try to get something done before there's 2 outs,
Yeah,
guys.
pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the
That's
mound.
outside.
Ross calling
Full
for
count.
strikes.
Gavin Lux
If
is
you
up
can
next.
command your stuff on the outer edges
Only
of the
9
strike
plate
zone,
appearances
will
this
reward
year.
you.
That's
Inside.
ball four, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell
Alright.
you what, he earned that.
How many hits do they have? They got 2 last inning.
One gone, runner at first. And the batter now, Gavin Lux. Breaking
That's-
ball through
that's a
there
good
for
slider.
strike.
It looked like I wasn't sure if it would break in or not, so I just left it out there. I didn't want to reach for it and end up hitting on top of it, which is exactly what would have happened if that was fair. Alright, we're alive. We're alive. Come on, Gav. In. That's going to drop. There we go. Base hit. First and second now. Still 1 out. Who's 8 hole? Who did I put up there? Was it Fraley? Or Fraley already batted, didn't he? Who's 8?
2 on, 1 out.
Spencer Steer. Good spot for him.
Next to hit for the Reds.
Very, very good
2
spot
on,
for
1
him.
out.
That's outside.
Could be some action
Who's
here on this
9
next
hole?
pitch.
Man, I'm
Runners
forgetting
on.
everything about my lineup. Who did I put 9 hole? Benson?
That one
Could we get a
misses.
9 hole Benson freaking home run with the bases loaded? That would be totally ideal.
Late that
That's a
time.
full count on a very well placed fastball.
By him, elevated, and if you're not looking up
His
in that
clutch is pretty high.
location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with
Fouls
that
it off, staying alive. Joey Easts, Estes, I don't know, but his pitch count's pretty high this inning. That's gonna drop. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold. Bases are now loaded for Will Benson.
And now the bases are loaded.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Other
1
than
and
ripping one
2
into the gap
count
or
to him.
blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive
That's
to
low.
center field. So that definitely felt good.
Easy out. Okay, that's crazy talk.
The 2-2.
That's gonna drop.
Base hit.
Clutch hit. I'm gonna go station to station once again. Still loaded. And now we got TJ Friedel coming up.
Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across the
That's low.
Next offering is down low.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him.
That's not gonna get down, is it? I'm not tagging up. That's too shallow. Unfortunately, nothing's gonna come of that at bat.
As an outfielder, got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Controller about to die. Just gonna make sure it is charging. It is. Alright, bases are loaded with 2 down. Don't tell me we're leaving this inning. We're only scoring freaking 1. We're not. That's a grand slam. Just cheesed a fastball right down the middle. What do you think was gonna happen there? Grand slam for Jake Fraley. Oh, he made up for it. It's only his 11th of the year, though. Plenty of players hitting more home runs than that on this team.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one.
But I don't think any of those home runs from the other guys have been that big.
Got some pop. You know, it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam, and that can be a trap sometimes, but not right
So
here.
we absolutely just picked up Nick Martinez. Another well-hit ball by Ellie De La Cruz.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Both of his well-hit. So I just wonder what'll happen if we can get one lifted. We are going to steal again. We're going to put someone in scoring position for Fry, and hopefully he doesn't strike out again. Actually, not the best hit. I was thinking maybe that sounded good, but
that's the 3rd out. Grand slam has the Reds rocking. It's now a 5-1
6 hits,
ball game.
5 runs,
Major League
and
Baseball
most of them were on that swing. So,
and we're back.
all we got to do is kind of hold them in check. Sinker, or sorry, cutter. That was a cutter, not a sinker. And what a throw! Look at that missile.
Gio Urshela to the plate.
Gio. He's bounced around. That was a well-placed pitch. Didn't get the call. It also didn't get a swing, so now we gotta hope we hit the zone, which we didn't right there, but got him swinging. We're gonna go 12-6 curve. This could walk him, which it will, because it was not the best placement on that pitch.
Just couldn't find the strike.
So Urshela's on.
Here's Brown at the plate.
He's not the most dangerous runner, so I think we can live with that. That breaking ball is gonna drop below the zone. I feel like that's what most of his breaking pitches are gonna do today. We'll go change up. I think he was early on that. That's what went wrong primarily.
Goes down swinging for
Just
the
gonna
strike.
tag him just in case.
Good job behind the dish.
A little bit of a wild pitch, but the swing equals a strike 3. Oh, that's a good hit on a changeup or a curveball that wasn't in the zone. But the 16 speed's gonna hold them from trying. 2 down, 2 on in the second.
Butler, the next to hit.
And on a 2-1 count, he will hit that hard, but Fraley gets there.
Makes the catch, and that. Welcome back as we take a check.
I love how we're first in the division, being 74 and 74. We got to win out. We're not going to. But that would be nice. And he went up for it. That could have walked. That could have put him on first with the walk, but he doesn't want to get walked.
And down on strikes.
That's a phenomenal spot. I thought for sure it was low. My goodness. I will give that to him. That's crazy.
You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit.
There's another homer. Just absolutely crushing some of these baseballs. We've had enough really solid ground balls and then 2 absolute
6-1.
bombs.
Chris, he's homered in back-to-back
19th
Yep, seeing
homer
the ball
of the
well,
year
and he's got his
for
timing locked in.
Candelario.
He's looking pretty
We
dangerous at the dish right
got
now. Looks like this guy was looking out
many,
over the plate,
many
but he
people
was
with
ready to turn
decent
him on
amounts
the
of home
inside
runs.
fastball.
Gavin Lux is
So direct
1
to the
for 1
pitch.
today.
Absolutely blasted out of
He's
this ballpark.
2 for 2. It's fair.
Fair.
I'm going
Makes
to
the
set.
turn and
Oh, I
hits
might
the
go to
second.
third. I might go to third on this.
Not stopping.
It's
He's
barely
going for
into the
3.
infield yet.
The relay.
It's going to be close. He's in there with a
Easy
triple.
J.
What a triple
That's a
for
good job
Gavin
right
Lux.
there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Being a fair single to ball back there. Way to go, ball boy, for not even trying to get that. It would be interesting if they program that, where if it's close enough to being a foul, the ball boy or ball girl in the corner will play it, and then they'll have to
1 down, runner at third.
blow it
Next to
dead.
hit, Spencer Steer. Next pitch is outside. Lux
The ball person
stands at
double, I
third.
guess I would call it.
One down
And
in.
we have a new pitcher, Ryan Cusick, in the 3rd inning.
Fouls one off.
Just
2-2.
not quite enough of that baseball. Got decent contact on it. We got a runner on 3rd, so hopefully any contact scores him. That's almost far enough to steal. Almost. I'm not going to on that, though. Will Benson had the RBI single in the for whatever inning he batted in.
Line
That's
drive.
solidly hit. I'm gonna go. I'm going, and a good throw is a little bit slow.
Now a 6-run lead. Now it's the right fielder.
All right, Will Benson, 2 for 5 on his young season. That's a
Offering is in
good
for a strike.
curveball, and they gave him the call.
2 outs, base is empty.
All right,
That one missed.
that's 2-2. Not gonna complain, whatever happens here.
In the air, left,
It's
down the
just
line.
foul.
Nobody
That was
can get there, and it's
a
foul
jam
ball.
shot
I
fastball
would
right
call
there,
that
but
a
we
breaking
got
ball.
enough of it.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Ooh,
He just
got a foul
having
ball
hard
on
time
that one.
catching up.
I wouldn't say I'm having a hard time catching up as the first one he threw.
Next pitch
That's a good
misses,
curveball.
and that's
All right.
ball 3.
Full count. TJ Friedel's on deck. I think he's 0 for 2 today.
Lifted in
He's
the
gonna
air,
get to
out
bat
to
next
left.
inning.
Brown makes the grab, and
Fly
that's
out
in.
for Will Benson, and the inning is over after getting, I
Welcome
think it was
back.
2 more.
Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
All right, we
Martinez.
absolutely need this win, and we're gonna have to go
And that
on
one
a
flips
fairly
to
hot
third.
streak just to
This is one of
secure
those
our.
times when you want to be aggressive, go ahead
playoff
and reach the
spot.
contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't
Wow.
try to be too
Will
far.
Friedel.
And that one
That's
lifted in the
what am
air,
I
center
saying?
field. Friedel
That's
makes
TJ
the
Friedel.
catch.
Will
One
Benson
down.
is beside him on the right side.
Now the A's designated hitter.
Hey guys, I
Brent
think I'm
Rooker.
crazy. Who's Will
One down,
Friedel?
base is
Oh
empty.
wait, you know, I actually know who Will
That is
Friedel
out
is.
of
It's
play.
the actor for Corey's brother in Boy Meets World.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it
Wrong
again.
guy though. Wrong guy. It's
That
not
wasn't
Will
an easy
Friedel. It's
pitch to
TJ
hit.
Friedel.
It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
All right, curveball again. We're going with the 12-6er. Got him
On
to
the
swing
ground,
at it.
right side.
Lux got there. Wow, good play from Gavin.
Hole for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the power hitting
All right.
catcher, Shea Langoliers.
We have enough righties on our bench. I should have picked one up through trade. I think that Xavier Isaac is nice pitch. Got him to swing over it. I think Xavier Isaac is a lefty, but he's currently down in AAA for us, and I don't think we're going to re-sign him, even though we just picked him up. That's solid contact right there. Does it carry? It does. It's not going to get caught. That's a double for him. I'm not going to stretch it. TJ has a hit today, and it's a double.
Even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the
Mr.
middle,
Grand Slam hitter
not going to have a
Jake
problem.
Fraley is up to plate. up to the plate.
Now it's going to be Jake Fraley.
That's outside.
Next offering misses down and away.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats.
Yeah, we're taking some pretty good ones. That's inside, 3-1. Ellie De La Cruz has 2 singles and a stolen base today. Ooh, my goodness, that's going to hit the gap again. Ellie's going to have a runner in scoring position. Will it be on second or on third? I'm going to keep him on second. But that one will score TJ Friedel.
You've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
All right, Ellie is 2 for 2.
Now Ellie De La Cruz.
Make it 3 for 3. That's up high.
Shortstop takes the ball.
I mean, I think his first career home run was something up here, so I think he can reach that. But
yeah, the 2-1 hammered.
Speaking of super hard contact,
Fraley leads off second.
that was low, but I liked the swing. Big time. 2-2. He went. I'm not.
Appeal down to third. And yes,
Got me on it.
Next to hit, David Fry.
My timing was good, apparently.
Next offering
That's
upstairs.
up high for David Fry. Where were his outs at? I guess he had one fly out. That's going to drop, and I'm going to send Fraley. The throw's cut off, and that will allow him to score easy. David Fry now has a base hit. 9-1. We're going to outdo our score against the Angels at this point. We like to beat up on California teams, unless their name is the Dodgers. Get the easy 2 now. Don't listen to him, Tyler. Don't listen to her.
Just a little tardy on the fastball.
Just a little tardy. Well, of course I'm going to be tardy. You just threw a curveball. He listened. Why did he listen? I told him not to. What are you doing? What am I doing, really?
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening.
We're 3-7 in our last freaking 10. We've got to wake. Oh, goodness. That's going to get caught. It looked way harder than it ended up being.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
NorCal A's.
JJ Bleday now at the plate.
JJ Bleday. This has to be Sacramento, right?
Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I can't believe I still have stamina. It's the 4th inning, and I'm fairly low, but it's still going.
Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter. And
I'll aim for the
sit on him for a little while. You want to be
5th
ready to
inning.
hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right
Well,
there.
I'll aim to get through the 5th inning.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the
We
bottom
walked
of the 4th.
Gio, right? That won't happen twice.
Popped
Ellie has a hit
De La Cruz
almost directly right to him. I had to move around just a little bit.
brings it in for the 3rd
Ends
out.
the 4th inning.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check
Brent
out the latest
Rooker
news
hit
from around the
his
league.
42nd home run against us, it appears. I was actually worried about this game when they scored first. Look at look how that ended up going. I think the Angels scored first against us too. That's a super high pop up by Candelario. Foul territory. Hopefully he drops it, but he won't.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
Gavin Lux
Ready
with
to
2
hit
for
now
2 with a triple.
Cincinnati. Gavin
And I
Lux.
believe a single. What can he hit here?
Just
He won't
missed.
swing. I almost did, but he held it back. Way to go.
2-1.
That's another single. He is 3 for 3. Good day for Gavin Lux.
Now with 1 away.
Get it in.
And now the designated
All right.
hitter for the Reds.
Spencer Steer
Spencer
is 1
Steer.
for 1. I believe he's also walked. That's why he's only 1 for 1. That's low. I'm not going to go. It would have been a good pitch to go on if I was actually stealing.
Lux
He's just
leads
not.
off
He's
first
not
with
got
1 away.
stealing speed, if you know what I mean. That's a crazy hit. That'll send Lux to 3rd. And I'm putting 2nd and 3rd here.
Lead runner holds
Nice.
at third.
Nicely
So 2
done.
runners
Well
in
done by
scoring
Spencer
position
Steer.
and just 1
And
out.
now we'll have 2 runners
So
on
making in,
for
Will Benson.
Will Benson. That's not well hit.
Fires
Not
the
well
first on the
fielded
run.
either, and he beats it out. Single for Will Benson.
Protecting with strikes on him.
Wow.
Putting the ball in play speaks to
Run scores. Will runs it out. He's safe. And they're going to switch pitchers again.
TJ Friedel.
What's his
digs in
stealing
now.
over there? 59? We'll chance it. No double play here. I just want to
Double
run with.
steal. There's the
How do you freaking... How do you do the freaking regular steals?
tags the runner.
That's not fair. That's stupid.
Save.
I only ran with... Did they change the freaking button? How do you just steal with one person? Someone help me.
And it's second.
And the sad part is that scores a run if there's a runner on third still. That's a good hit for TJ though.
90 feet away with 2 out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Jake Fraley.
Dang it. Nobody scores.
Force out. They limit the damage here.
I mean, one person scored, but we could have had so much more.
Take a look at how today's starting pitchers
I'm going to
have
warm
fared
up
so
a new
far.
pitcher. We're going to warm up Ben Joyce and Sam Henges. Looks like we're going to put Sam in because it's 3 lefties. Never mind.
Oh, he
Those 3
doesn't get the
lefties.
call.
Okay, so they get good calls. We don't.
As this game
We're up
goes
by
on,
9,
more
Ump.
discipline
Come
at the
on.
plate.
Give us those
They've
calls.
pitches
Okay, that's a
outside
ball,
the
but...
zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Yeah, that one is
There we
in
go.
for a strike.
Who's batting?
Hands full.
Seth Brown.
That one
That's
misses.
low. Gave them a base runner. That
Speaking of
stinks.
walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny Fry."
Fry gets a good reaction to that, and we get a double
They
play.
made that double play look
It's like we
so
never
easy,
walked
but it was
somebody.
far from routine. That's the one thing about big leagues.
All right,
They
this
make
is
tough
going to be
plays
his
look
last
simple.
batter.
So the lineup
Just
flips
'cause he's
over. And
starting
now the
to
right fielder, Lawrence
feel the
Martin.
effects of being tired.
Swing and a miss.
That's a good way to end it.
So he picks up his back at the ballpark. And in this series, it is
Righty, righty, righty.
on the
Ben
mound
Joyce.
as we look at the
Welcome to the ball game next inning. All right, let's go, Ellie. 2 for 3. 2 for 3. It's going to be a
Ripped on the ground to
sinker
second.
beat into the ground, and he's
We're
2
out
for
number
4.
one. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say
All
kind
right,
of what
1
we
for 3
expected.
for
Well,
David
this was
Fry.
a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to
Two balls,
score
one
and
strike.
not as lopsided as
I
this.
expected it to be as lopsided
Yeah,
as this.
you
I don't know about
definitely
you.
expected to see some offense coming up.
All right, that's a strike. Good pitch. Honestly, kind of a sinker that we should have gone
Top
after.
half of the sixth.
That's inside there. Full
And it's
count.
3-2.
Tyler Stevenson's on deck. He's 0 for 3. He'll look to get something going.
This to third.
That should have been ball 4, but you know me, I
Two
hate
quick
taking
outs to
pitches.
open the top of the
Apparently.
sixth.
Good sinker
I don't want
low in
base
zone
runners.
right there,
What?
and it produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice
All right,
ground
let's
out.
go, Tyler.
And a swing and a miss.
Swings through a slider. I mean, it fooled me. I had that PCI all sorts of wrong.
That one in
That's
there.
2 and
The
2. He
count
won't
now
go after
2
that.
and 2.
Well, looks like Brady Singer's 3rd in ERA in the league. One good game could put him way closer to 2nd. And that's going to be the 3rd out.
Butler makes the grab.
Nothing going that inning. 1, 2, 3. That might be the first time they've done that all day. Wow. We're going to put Ben Joyce into this
The
game.
bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. And Joyce.
Well, walks
He was
have
pitching
certainly
during
been an
a
issue for him
pivotal
this season, so
stolen
we'll see
base
what
caught
kind of
by
command he has.
Tyler Stevenson an episode or 2 ago.
Gets
I
a
honestly
piece.
forget.
It's
Good foul ball
6-1.
by Max Schubin. That could hit the gap. Ooh, Lux nearly got there.
And they have their
Nearly,
first hit
nearly.
since the second inning.
Wow, that's been a while, huh?
Brent Rooker up next for the
Brent
A's.
Rooker.
Rooker, an RBI machine this year.
So what I'm
Top of the
hearing
leaderboard as the
is
season winds down.
they got completely shut down
Balls, 2 strikes.
after they scored in the, was it the first? Because, like,
Him
it's
out.
been a while since the first
Slider
inning.
got him for strike 3.
Nick Martinez did a
Jay
great
Langoliers will hit
job
next.
keeping them off the
This
ball.
is on the right
Ooh,
side.
barely missed the zone there. Could have had a
Executed that
strikeout.
pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
That's a
In
solid
the
hit.
air,
Friedel
center
will be
field.
there, though.
Friedel under it.
Blue
Brings
strip.
it in. 2 down.
Another blue strip,
relay
but they're going to be
throw.
there. The relay throw. I like how they advertise. They mention it. Like,
So up next,
I actually have a
Zach
chance to get him.
Geloff.
102 or 100. It's going to be 101 or 102, right at the very corner.
That
3
missed
balls.
by a lot.
Just kidding. It's 101, and I almost hit him in the
Well,
face.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can
Ah,
reach that now. than
Benson
in the
should be there.
past, but
He
it's
should
still
be there,
impressive
and that should end the inning.
Benson
There we go.
Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back here in a
Right.
blowout, which gives us a chance to
Jamer
talk about
Candelario.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand
That's
on
funny.
the wave?
Well, the wave of star players.
It's
in
actually funny to
MLB,
say that
the wave
after
around
both
this
of these
ballpark.
teams have had a commentator
Wave
fired
around
for
the
saying
ballpark.
something.
I think it's a little outdated.
Ball.
I'm more of a thundersticks guy.
And
Got
that's not outdated.
Tom, I think it was Tom Brenneman for the Reds, and then I don't know the broadcaster's name for
Second
the
walk of the game for
second
him,
walk of the
he's been
game.
really patient at the
Candy,
plate,
he's not
he's
swinging
sticking
when he
to it,
doesn't
just
need
not
to.
going
Whoa,
outside of what he's looking for up there.
that's his average on the
Now it's the second.
day, right? Oh, okay, no, it reset. I was like, whoa, yeah, who's batting 600? No, it's just Gavin Lux's average. He is 3 for 3 today. He's 4 for 4 today. Look at that go.
That one way back, and it's gone.
Actually, if he gets another at bat, which is possible if we keep batting through, if he hits a double, that's a cycle.
His
Which would
first
be awesome,
homer of
'cause
the
you'd also
year,
be
and
5
they
for
add on.
5.
It's 12-1.
So he's got a cycle chance if we can cycle through the lineup real
Really
quickly.
nice swing on that one. And
That was
everything
impressive.
on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove
That's
it out.
outside.
That's the ball.
Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ooh, that could also go. That has some carry to it. It looks like it's carrying off the wall, but it is a double.
Second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Wow, a lot of us are just getting hits today. All right, Will Benson's up, 9-hole hitter, 2 for 3.
Now it's going to be Will Benson.
No,
And
that's
that
All right.
misses. And it's 2-1.
balls.
Every
Come on,
once
Will.
in a while, they'll
Come on,
work that
Will.
same trick on
Oh
the
yeah,
veteran
I think
player.
Gavin's absolutely
It's
going to get to bat
he's
again.
been cold or hasn't hit a home
That's going
run
to put
in
a runner
long
on
time.
third. It's a
That's always
kind of
fun.
weak grounder,
You
but
don't see it
we
coming
live
at
with
all.
that. We can live with
Everybody in
that.
the dugout goes crickets on him.
All right, let's go, TJ. If we get one more hit this inning, then Ellie will definitely get a chance to hit this inning, and possibly another in the end of the game if we keep rounding
Oh, it was awesome.
the lineup like we've been doing.
Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not
for,
so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing.
That's a great stop that will score the run. TJ with the RBI ground out.
Play to get the out. Here comes the
Well done to him, and they will put in a left-handed pitcher.
TJ McFarland.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take.
Jake
deep this season. They
Fraley
usually have to
has
string some hits
been
together.
very good today. Do we risk pulling him for the slightly less powerful? I guess he's not great against. Nah, we're gonna. It's 13-1. We're gonna let our batters hit through.
Swings through that
Good
one for
pitch.
strike
Circle
2.
change got him a little early. Just a little bit. Not as early as I thought he was.
Foul ball
Fouls
still,
off the
1-2
sweeper.
count.
Honestly, his freaking windup is kind of throwing me off a little bit.
2 down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
Outside.
2-2. Sinker, sweeper, and circle change. That's good to know. Inside, full count.
Misses, and it's a full count.
He should
Ellie
get a pretty good pitch
could
to hit
bat this
here
inning.
with a 3-hole hitter coming up
If he's
walked.
walked.
To the
No!
right for
That
shot.
might have been a ball. I don't know,
Whips
though.
it across.
Yep, he's out.
That's
It's
out
a
number 3.
weird spot for a changeup. I couldn't get up to it,
Welcome
though.
back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Yeah, we'll go with Ben Joyce for another inning. He's still Low pitch count.
It's in there.
103.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
That's faster than he's supposed to be throwing.
Swing
And struck him out with 83.
Him out.
How do you hit a pitch
Definitely
that goes
made him chase a little
20
bit
miles
out
per
of
hour
zone
slower
right
than the
there.
pitch
I don't
before?
think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in
I mean,
the box on
throwing
his
100
heels,
miles per hour,
and
he
then force
basically
him to chase your
supplies
pitch
the
where he
power
doesn't
for them
have
to
much
be
of a chance of
smacking
doing
bombs.
damage.
So,
Fraley pulls
fortunately,
that
he
one
did
down.
not, but he
2
could have.
Next up
Very
for the
well
A's,
coulda.
Seth Brown. There's the
Early on, the
1
changeup.
and 2.
He's trying to catch a fastball, so we're not giving it to him. Got him.
Swinging. He chased the changeup. That K is his third.
Awesome.
And
All
welcome
right,
back to
Ellie
the
will
ball.
have a
Top
right-handed
of the
at bat
eighth. Now
this
it's the
time.
shortstop,
I'm gonna,
Ellie de la
after
Cruz.
Ellie bats, I'm gonna. Ooh, that's going up the middle.
That's through for a base hit.
Definitely chased it,
And the
but in a
leadoff
good
man
way.
aboard.
106 off his bat on a sinker that was
All
out in the
over.
mud.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me,
All right,
you're
we're
stuck right here, and
gonna
I'm looking on the
lefty,
computer.
lefty,
What was the
righty.
exit
Sam
velocity?
Henches,
This time
prepare.
106.
All right, we already scheduled him. Good, good. Did I mention Sam Henches was one of the
At the
trades we
plate,
made?
David Fry.
Oh, almost killed their pitcher. That would have been a bummer for him. I'm gonna keep him at second. No, I'm not. Go, go, people, go, go, go. He's not gonna throw. Nice.
Stop sign goes
That
up at
error
third.
puts him in on
Runners in the
third. They have to
corners.
call it an error,
Nobody
right?
out.
They have to. No, they
Now
didn't.
the catcher
Interesting.
comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson.
Actually, I'm gonna. If nothing happens on this pitch.
Ball in the dirt. that
No
gets
way,
away.
no way. I don't want to risk
But
stealing
all the
because
runners hold.
of course, I have 37 speed on first. Plus, I
De La Cruz
don't
at
know
third.
whether or
Fry
not.
at
All right,
first with
Fry.
Dobbs.
I could put Marte in. I don't really want to get rid of Fry though, because he's such a good hitter.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
It's down the line and fair.
Side, and it stays
That should be a
there.
double for Stevenson.
Runner in from third
I'm not gonna
to
score
extend
with
their lead. Runner
Fry,
goes to third, so just one across
but
on the play.
still no outs, and this inning is going well. 1 and 2 to Jamer Candelario with 2 men in scoring position for him.
Just hope it finds a hole.
Now, Jamer Candelario.
And he's going to be 1 for 3, but have an additional RBI to his name. 15 to 1.
Is a big first out. So digging in,
Gavin Lux is going to get to bat, but it's against a lefty.
That's down.
Can he hit his needed double? It's mentioning it down there in the right-hand corner. Oh, he smashed that thing. It's 2 and 2 though. Smashed it fair, foul. I mean, it was late on a changeup.
Out
That's
to
going to be a
short.
ground out. He will get an RBI, so it's a qual.
And he's safe.
Whoa, that's an error.
Stop there.
That's got to be an error.
Away. Manager out of the
And they will. Oh man, he was a batter away from being able to
will take over here. Hasn't
bat
pitched
against a
in the last 3
freaking
days.
righty.
And
That's
there's
a strike.
Good
All right,
here at
98.
98.
Get through. Get through. It does. We will have runners on first and second still.
And out to a board.
This is probably my most offensive game of all time.
Will Benson.
Especially my
connecting
most
for the Reds.
offensive game I've ever recorded.
The 1-1
Benson
is fouled
fouls
off.
that one off. He is, I think, yeah, 2 for 4 on the day. It's pretty good for a 9-hole batter.
That one
That's
ripped.
solid contact, and everyone's moving. It's going to drop.
It's a base hit. Coming home.
Everybody goes an extra base, and they probably should have. Benson in there with a double, and it's 17 to
We
1.
don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up
I
the
thought for
middle
sure that
of
was
the
going to
plate.
get caught the way it
He
was hanging.
trying to hit that hole, I believe.
That's outside.
Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Friedel's 2 for 5.
Now here
Looking
is
for 3 for
TJ
6, which
Friedel.
would bring him an RBI.
That one fouled
It's
off.
just
2-2.
foul, not bad on the contact
Good
aspect.
fastball right there. Just couldn't catch
All right,
up.
2 and 2. There's no striking out.
2
No
on,
striking
1
out. I struck out.
Going back, he's run up on strikes.
Whoops.
Now
All right,
it's
Jake. All right, Jake.
Fraley.
Come on, Fraley. Ellie could bat. He's not going to. Ellie's going to have to bat against whoever they have in the ninth.
And that is that.
Did I bring in Henches? Oh my gosh. I felt like I scheduled him forever ago.
As we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Sam Henches.
And you know,
All right.
bullpen
He's
guys
got
can
Brent
struggle
Suter's
sometimes
number.
when
I
they're
think I
called upon with
got
big
rid of
pressure
Suter, though.
because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight
Unless
game.
he's just in the
So
minors.
We'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in
Got him.
situations like this.
Good strikeout from Sam Henches.
Him out. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
It's funny how we got rid of Scott Barlow and got Henches instead. We just went for a different former Guardians pitcher. Candelario had a good read on that, but it was well foul regardless. Struck him out.
2 in a row.
Wow.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk
Hey,
about
it's
the
risky
benefits, the
because it's 3-1
advantages
count.
of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss,
Got it.
whether it's inherited runners
Full
or
count.
maybe a little jam that they get into
We're going to go with the
themselves.
sinker. I haven't thrown a
Knowing
sinker
that
yet
they
this
can
inning.
miss the bat, tell you what, that's
Ha!
huge.
Got him. Struck out the side.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Sam Henches came in and destroyed his batters. All right.
And we're
Ellie
back.
De La
All
Cruz
set to
comes
start
up.
the ninth in this
245,
one. And the batter will be
batting
shortstop,
3 for
Ellie
5.
De La Cruz. Check
He
swing,
did
and he
go.
goes.
That's
Yes,
a
he did.
bummer.
1 and 2.
Couldn't check it. Couldn't check the swing.
And foul.
That was very solidly hit. I think that was 100 miles per hour. Yeah. Drop.
Into
Drop.
center.
Drop. It will drop.
Get down for a
He's
hit.
4 for
And a good
6.
Start to the inning. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, David Fry.
I'm going to go. No, I'm not. Strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
Count full.
I am going to go here. Action pitch, most likely.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
And not good on the contact aspect.
Makes the catch for the out.
I can't believe we have 23 hits today.
So, man aboard. Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson.
I am going to steal. I know it's 17 to 1.
Runner on the go. Line drive.
No!
Caught.
I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. Dang it!
And doubles him off. So
That
bottom of the
sucks.
ninth, and now the DH, Brent Rooker. Swing
All
and a
right,
ball
first
lifted
one
left
is
field.
retired.
Fraley.
Fraley's under it. Out number 1.
And there's one away. Shea Langolier.
All right, we're going to
Up
go with
next
the
for A's.
12-6.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
Ooh,
front
he
shoulder
smashed that.
coming open
He was
instead of
ready
staying
for an
on.
off-speed.
If he does that,
So
he's
no
gonna
more
be able
off-speed.
to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly
I mean, he
out
was
to left.
ready for the off-speed, but we
Strikes
also
that
kind
one
of
away,
served it up to
still
him.
1 and 2.
So,
One down, base is empty. That
he
one to
will
first.
chase. Candelario stops it with his body. Gets the out. Well done. 2 down.
And here is Zach Geloff.
Geloff.
Ground ball
And
left
this
side.
should do it. Oh, I didn't throw it.
Still able
Got
to
it.
fire
Phew.
out.
Okay. After you drop it like that.
Clearly the bats came to play today.
Okay.
And the pitching and defense as well. We saw some
Good,
outstanding plays,
good,
great performances
good,
all the way around.
good,
Just one run
good.
allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so
All right.
long.
23 hits, 17 runs. The game, too, because options aplenty. Who's 12? Nelson? Matthew Nelson? Yeah, when they got their run. It was first inning, but I forget how. We had a grand slam. That's what started it. I didn't think it would keep going until we got to 17. How many of those were not home runs? I know we had. Okay, Lux hit one. Candelario hit one. What's his freaking name? Fraley hit one. Look at him stand there for a second because I didn't know I had to throw it again. All right. That is, I'm gonna look at the box score. Who all hit home runs? Lux, Fraley, and Candelario. RBIs went to Friedel, Lux, Stevenson, Fry, Fraley, Candelario, Benson, and Steer. Looks like we had. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's just total on the season. I'm like, how many? Who got the most RBIs? Fraley had 5. Lux had 3. Candelario 2. Benson 3. Nice job. Nice job to all of those people. Sacrifice fly to Steer. Ground into double play. Stevenson. Bum. I'm just kidding. He also had a double and an RBI. I think that was on the double. Who had the most hits? De La Cruz had 4. Lux had 4. Spencer had 4. Great days from all of them. And then you have freaking Spencer. Always got on base. Never failed. How many walks? Candelario took 2 walks, and that was the extent of the walks today. That is going to do it for me, guys. As we make a push for the postseason. We're almost there. Almost to the postseason, guys. Probably one more video. I'll probably do the last game that secures a postseason spot for us. Hopefully that actually happens. But I'll see you there. Peace out.